in the neutral zone. Dubuque backtracks Evan Stella across the way to Riley Rosenthal, his partner, and now transported through center. Here's the
assist number 10, Jacob Guaven, and number 21, Christoph.
Says linesman Cam Cambridge. Buyalsky will float this one in. It comes to the Sanye. Will filter it sideways to Guaven, and now toward Gushin. But Genev and company hold in. Left side, out and to play here in period 2. Oh boy, bad giveaway. Buyalsky would say that's probably the 4th or 5th time that Dubuque has missed the cage. Here's another great chance. And we got a stick on it to send it in over the Dubuque line, but no further. The Saints charge back the other way. Buyalsky, save made by Hedquist. Loose puck at center, Saucer to head. Buyalsky in on goal, scorpion. Virginia of the drive off the blocker. Good saves to the net, missed it. Comes to the right side of it for David Heimovich, the Quinnipiac commit of Muskegon. Scrambles for it, but Dubuque digs it out. And Buyalsky steps past Guaven. Guaven now defends as Buyalsky was pinned against the boards by Gagne. And Guaven comes up with an interception. Buyalsky sticks his nose right back in there and digs it free for the Saints. Buyalsky sharp angle try. That was tipped behind the Dubuque goal. Doyle again. Doyle connects ahead to Genev. And now Buyalsky. He'll pivot and shoot. They have not won when they've trailed after one period. So a very strong effort for the Saints and Oliver David here in this one. Buyalsky gliding down the left wing. He does skate to arrive. The former Youngstown Phantom who was acquired for Dylan Gratton preseason. Lost finished the job for the Jacks PK. 15 seconds left in the period. Buyalsky gliding through center. Shields the puck away and got blocked. Druskinis. And now picked off. Back to Lemire in the slot. 7:45 to play here in period 3. Dubuque still with the 1-goal advantage. Buyalsky down the right wing, curling back to the point.
Far side corner. Michael Feenstra playing in his 99th USHL game finds Buyalsky. Here he comes with speed and space. Left circle, Genev. Kept in at the point, Lemire. Tight to Burkholder. Now far circle, Genev. Walks in, blast, save made, rebound, scooted over the net. Going to the attacking zone to our right. Again, as I mentioned, teams have switched sides, so it's left to right for the Bucks and right to left for the Fighting Saints. Fighting Saints will drag it out to center. Here comes Andrei Buyalsky down the left wing attacking zone. Swinging wide towards the net. A save made. Works his way up the far side. He's drilled by Herzog. Puck comes loose for Cronin. Sent behind the goal line by Ian Pierce. Buyalsky out for a long shift, and now he'll scoot to center ice. Here comes Andrei Buyalsky near wall. Lemire sends it backdoor. Good feed gets through. Now a backdoor feed from Bouquet Fletcher. More of a playmaker this season. Gets the first goal. Now Buyalsky crashing into the backhand. Buyalsky turning with it, sends it towards the back door. It's in some skate. He'll one hand for Lemire. Speed and space. Here comes Buyalsky. Through center at the blue line. Takes it over. Attacking zone. Swinging wide left circle. Powers to the net. Backhand Malay around Herzog. He does, but Halliday comes back, lays the boom. Knocks Mercury off the puck. Now Buyalsky, head full of steam. Off the bench, Genev lightly behind the net of Ian Shane to our right. Andrei Buyalsky sends it up the near side boards. Daniel Genev, who scored a highlight reel goal in last night's game, sends it behind the net to Buyalsky. Buyalsky will get away from Ufko. He holds it backhand. Far point. Blast from Doyle. Save. Burkholder has it. Far dot. Now goal line for Andrei Buyalsky. Buyalsky turning, ripping a third. Still 1-0 Saints. Andrei Buyalsky churning the legs, moving through center. Here comes Buyalsky down the right wing. Rips it over the Buyalsky. First time we've seen him 3-on-3, and he can fly. Here comes Buyalsky. Out to center ice. Buyalsky flying down the right wing. Powers on the left wing. Stops. Waits. Holds. Dubuque now changing, and Buyalsky now will scurry, has a step, left circle, walking and shooting in the overtime period. Cronin up to the point, intercepted, taken right back, Buyalsky. Buyalsky, high slot, this way again. Buyalsky powers backhand, scores!
Back to Stella, and up ahead coming off the bench was Buyalsky. Now it's Buyalsky with it again down the left side, dropping it back for a trailer. Did just keep it in the zone, did Doyle. Down low, backdoor feed, had a man, scored a first period goal in 8 games. Haven't scored a even strength goal in 4 as this Saints control the draw. stepping in and taking a shot and did not get a stick on that after he bumped Herzog off the pump. Bringing it ahead is Buyalsky with some speed. Tried to walk right in on Scholl. Lost the to Burkholder. Back to Kurth in the circle. He took a shot. Rebound went out. Down low for Buyalsky. Carries it up the wall near side. Gets it up to the point for Herzog. D to D over to Stella. Back down low for Buyalsky. Hall keeps it in. Pumps it back around the kick plate. Comes near side. Malone lets it go through out to the point toward Grattan, but he couldn't hold the line. And Dubuque has it at center. Bring it into the zone and whip it in front of the Youngstown bench, and the Saints take away the puck. Bring it into the zone as Buyalsky thought he might have got held right there by its intended receiver. Doyle comes up to the point, cycled back down low for Buyalsky. Schoen got a stick on it. Now it goes up to the point for momentarily. Before the fans get control back, now it's Birch bringing it back into his own end, trying to get it away from Buyalsky, but the Saints have neutral zone, dances around Doyle, but Pierce takes the puck away, plays it to Yuniev across the ice over to Buyalsky. Buyalsky down the right side. Nice hip check by right to Doyle, who spins away from Riley Funk and plays it ahead to Buyalsky. Buyalsky into the behind the cage. Burkholder over skates it, leaves it for Buyalsky. 10 seconds left in the period. Into the zone, Buyalsky down the left side. Spins in the corner, plays it up wide of the far post. Self sends the rebound and send it over to Stewart. Now to Buyalsky. Sprinting, backtracking in his own end is Rosenthal. Now played up ahead to Evans. In the circle. Drops it off for Buyalsky, trying to walk right to the blue paint, but it rolled off. Fighting Saint shaking his hand after making a save on that one. So Aiden McCarthy has gone to the bench as trying to walk in on net, and Hedquist makes the save. Dubuque to the rebound. They poke it out to center. It's Buyalsky with it. Coming into the zone on his backhand, switches forehand, tried to take a shot that is blocked nicely by. Keep it in the zone, trying to get it over to Rosenthal. Stella regathers, gets it to Yuniev, and now into the zone for Buyalsky, trying to chip one toward the cage, through it. It's Yuniev with it as the second power play unit is starting here for Dubuque. Buyalsky swings wide with some speed, carries it around the cage, up to take the draw against Hanley, and Dubuque gets control. They'll play it ahead to Buyalsky, trying to get past Grattan. He does so. Buyalsky in on net, but he lost the zone end. D to D over to Doyle. Looking for an outlet, finds Buyalsky on the far side. He'll bring it in, right wing wall, trying to dance around his man. Gets to the blue paint. Pierce is going to pick that off and float it ahead for Fletcher. Trying to connect with Buyalsky. He'll take it off the wall. Trying to step in on net. Takes a firing with Fletcher. Don't know if that one got in toward Scholl either. Saints buzzing right now. Big hit. Thrown by the Phantoms on Stella out to the point for pass was in his skates, and he'll turn it over to Buyalsky. Retreats into his own end with 3:25 left in the second. From the officials' crease, no, just short of the officials' crease, played it into the zone. Scholl didn't know that as trail linesman had his arm up for icing, but Scholl out of his crease, that negates the icing. Dubuque with it. Top of the circle for Pierce, D to D over to Doyle. Teammates are changing behind him. Up ahead now, it's Fletcher. Has a man behind the defense. That was Lemire. Centering attempt for Buyalsky as the net comes off. Control the draw. It is Doyle backpedaling in his own end. Up ahead at center to Fletcher and ahead for Buyalsky. Centering attempt, hit a phantom skate and bounced right back to Buyalsky in the corner. Now it's Lemire. Side, Doyle battling for it. Ando knocked it away from him, got it to Isley and played it out to center, but the Saints regather. They'll bring it right back in. Buyalsky trying to muscle his way toward the cage.
Back to the trailer, backhand Sasson. Walled out in front, and here comes Buyalsky with speed. He has a lot of it. Right wing attacking zone. Curling, spinning, sends it away nicely by Herbst. Now it's Buyalsky. Powers out to center. Will move down the left wing, just was loose. Battle for it. Buyalsky to center ice. With his head up at the red line, Buyalsky gains the blue line. 1-on-3 down the far wall. Powers towards the goal line. All the way around the net. Shielding the puck. Back up to the point. Feenstra for Copre. Copre to Waldron. Waldron back to Argentina. Goal line feed intercepted Buyalsky. He'll race one-on-one with Copre. He powers around Copre. Buyalsky left circle in front. Geniev scores! In front. Now another shot. Wanded back up to the point. Schmeggy down low looking for a man, but it's intercepted Buyalsky. Here he comes again. There's speed. Buyalsky left circle. He'll try to power towards the net. Shooting off the side of the cage. Wraparound chance. Loose in the crease. And another save made by Croteau. Well, one shift after assisting on a goal, Buyalsky tried to get one of his own. Here he comes again, firing the legs. He'll drop back in his own end. 9 minutes into the first period, still without a shot on goal. They'll try to change that here as Andrei Buyalsky whirs down the right wing. He was hauled off. That's a delayed penalty. Buyalsky powers in front as the near circle. Intercepted by Evans. Taken free by Herzog. Scoots high in the air out to center ice. Plops down off the glove of Prokop. Out in front. Buyalsky towards the net. Blockered away. Des Moines behind the Dubuque net. Now the Fighting Saints out to center. Here's Buyalsky down the right wing. Trying to power towards the net now. He's shoved into the goal. Out at center ice, Doyle has to backtrack in his own end. Will fidget a backhand through neutral. Evans, touch, Buyalsky with speed and space. Walking in, Buyalsky to the front of the net, forehand, slides it in! What a goal! Then Doyle crunched the Ferrier, knocks him to the ice, but Doyle makes the play. Stella and Shouty still going at it behind the play. But here's a lead. Buyalsky has a step. He's in to the backhand. Oh my goodness, what a goal! He pulled off the Forsberg. Rings it around the far side wall. Halliday able to scoop it out to center. Evans trying to speed after it. He'll look to get around Wolf. No, that's Buyalsky. Buyalsky powers around the net. He's the only one on it. Back to the trailer.